They are enemies of reinvention. And when you know these enemies of reinvention, you can combat them. Enemy of reinvention number one is comfort zone. Comfort zone. Mr. Manuel, what are you talking about? I'm making money. I'm okay. It's called comfort zone. You have settled. Mr. Manuel, what are you talking about? The job I have is very okay. I understand. It's called comfort zone. Mr. Manuel, my family, we are okay. Everything is okay. It's called comfort zone. Mr. Manuel, somebody like me, no, I don't need to reinvent myself spiritually. I'm okay. It's called comfort zone. Oh, Mr. Manuel, my character is da, 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 da. It's called comfort zone. Because when you understand that the level you are at, there is more, there is more, there is more, there is more. So the reversion process that you have this year, there will be a higher one that will be demanded of you next year and next. And as you keep stretching, 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 more is handed over to you. But guess what? A lot of persons have settled. That's why the verse we referenced last week was Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Say, arise and depart. This is not your rest. You have settled. You have said to, oh, yes, there's money, there's the car, there's the house, everything is okay, and you refuse to reinvent yourself. Remember, there's a price. There's a price to pay when you don't reinvent yourself. We talked about it. You will suffer, family will suffer, those close to you will suffer because of comfort zone. Comfort zone is the greatest scam. Greatest scam ever created, greatest legitimate scam ever created. Because we're not sent here to come and rest. We're sent here to work. Did somebody hear what I said? We were sent here to work. Now work carry us come here. You will not come here and say you don't want to work. Somebody tried it in the Bible. They said, okay, your soul will demanded of you. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't see your use here. You're very useless. Me paraphrasing. Because he said he doesn't want to work. Oh, you don't want to work again. Okay, your band is full. Comfort zone, Abby. I'm going to come and meet me. Come and meet me. Let's settle things upstairs. Comfort zone. Number two is pride. So as we begin to journey through layer one, layer two, layer three, layer four, layer five, what is in your heart is, how can he be talking to me? It's not you I'm talking to. You see that there are other people in the meeting, but you're like, why is he talking to me? Why is he talking to me? The reason I'm talking to you is not me that's talking to you, it's God that is talking to you, so that you humble yourself and we'll reinvent together. Because even me too, I need to reinvent myself because I desire more. I desire more. And pride is so subtle that you even have pride, even if you don't know that you have pride. It's not by saying you put shoulder pad, yeah, the guy has pride. See his shoulder is like this. No, sir. Ah, oh my God. This thing called pride has wounded. See, pride is like a blindfold. It will just cover your eye. You're not seeing again. And every human being, there's a seed of pride within us. So you must kill it all. Intentionally kill it. It will come to hinder you from reinventing yourself. Because you feel finally, I have everything. Look at me. I paid the price. I'm here now. No, they can't talk to me. Do you know who I am? No, this and that, all those things are limiting you. That's why not the greatest, but one of the most limiting factor, if I'm to use that word, that has held a lot of people down is their title. Doctor this. So immediately they call you doctor, the thing enter your head, you have settled. Barrister this, zoop, it enters your brain. Chief magistrate, zoop, it entered your head. Executive chairman, sir, zoop, it entered your head. The devil knows how to do this. Indiscipline. Three dangerous enemies of reinvention. Indiscipline. You've refused to fall under accountability, under under structure. Let me even ask my fascinating friend and say she should give us a proper definition of indiscipline so that we know this, because you know okay, indiscipline is the lack of control, lack of obedience, lack of order, especially in behavior, actions, or attitude. It reflects a failure to follow rules, instructions, or standards, whether personal, social, academic, or professional. Yeah. See definition. In simple terms, indiscipline is the failure or refusal to follow rules or maintain self-control. Indiscipline. It has hindered a lot of persons. We're saying the right thing to do. The right thing to do, John, is to reinvent yourself. John will say, no, it's not the right thing to do. You don't know. You saying it, you don't know it's the right thing to do. Saying they're just saying it. It's because they want to say it and just feel, no, sir. Check every significant person that you know. They keep reinventing and reinventing. Last time I was using animals to bring home this concept. How a snake will reinvent herself, how an eagle will reinvent herself, how a butterfly will reinvent herself. They are doing it because they are disciplined. They know it's either I reinvent or I die. That's a mentality you can possess. I either actually reinvent myself or I die. Because here's the thing, when you don't reinvent yourself, you peg yourself at a level. And when you're at that level, you're not growing, so you're actually dying. So it's not by saying it, your actions will actually lead you there. Your actions will actually lead you there. Okay? It's going to lead you there. So, final note, ladies and gentlemen, reinvention is not a destination, it's a journey. I'll say it again. Reinvention is not a destination, it is a journey. And until you embrace that journey of shredding yourself and allowing yourself be reborn day by day, consistently, see, every single layer that I've shared, these are things that you must engage in daily. Your character, your word must be your bond. Your character, you must keep to times and deadlines. These are things that you do day by day. Being amiable, things you do day by day. When we move to money, financial intelligence, understanding how money works, all right, being disciplined with money, being accountable with money, taking away greed, taking away fraud. These are things that daily, today, if we check, there were some, maybe you feel that it, maybe some you passed at it, you forgive yourself. But they're like checklists to guide you on this journey called life. And then we move to spirituality. Did you pray in the morning? Will you pray in the night? All those small, it matters. That's what we're talking about. And we move to patterns and process. If you even check the way you woke up, there's a pattern, a process. You now know that you need to sweep, you need to do this, you need to brush, there's the way you bathe, everything, pattern and process. The way you prepare the food, pattern and process. But are you aware the same way you prepare that food, that's not the only way that food can be prepared. But because you don't see, that's the essence of reinvention. You have been so used to something that you're like, this is the only way. No, sir, that is not the only way. There are other ways. But you need to now step out and observe. Reinvent, and then you come back. If you refuse to reinvent yourself, ladies and gentlemen, four things will happen. And trust me, you're not going to like it. Four things will happen. Number one, you pay the price of mediocrity. But not just you, your loved ones, your family, your kids, they will also pay the price. For you deciding to live at that same level that you're in, they will pay the price. They will pay the price. You see, it gets to a level that you're blaming your parents. It's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault. It gets to a level that you now, you become the foundation that other people will come and blame. That you refuse to take action. You refuse to do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. You settle. You decide to live an average life. That is why they are living an average life. Your turn will come. You have blamed somebody. Your turn will come, sir. Man, your turn will come. That will happen when you refuse to reinvent yourself. You see those people you see on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and you admire them, the good ones, not the useless ones. It's simply because they paid the price to reinvent themselves. So will you also pay the price to reinvent yourself, to become a model for other people to emulate, to want to be like? When you refuse to reinvent yourself, you will see yourself envying other people. Any little thing angers you. They are not telling us the truth. It's simply because you refuse to reinvent yourself. If they gave me the position, this is what I'll do. You will not do anything, sir. It is clear. That's why you're where you are. You will not do anything. We know you. The universe knows you. That's why you remained at that level. You'll be envying people. Envy, and they're lucky. There's something that simply because you refuse to reinvent yourself. You will go stale and gradually out of market. You will lose value. You will lose value. Nobody considers you. Your words are just mere words. They don't hold water. Nothing. Because you refuse to reinvent yourself. You're not relevant. You become irrelevant. No use. In caption, you become useless because you refuse to reinvent yourself. You look at global brands, that's what they are doing every year. They are reinventing themselves, reinventing themselves, reinventing themselves. So if, oh my goodness, you don't understand. If a butterfly understands this principle, laba laba butterfly, come on now, why will you as a human being not want to reinvent yourself? Because a butterfly knows that I get to a level that I need to evolve, I need to reinvent myself. Ego understands this. A snake gets to a point and says, no, I need to shred my skin for me to bring out the better version of myself. And human being will now say, as the Lord directs and leads, thy servants will get to just enjoy life. It is well with you. You see, your influence will diminish and you see yourself holding on to past glory. I get them before no be property. Don't forget. In 1942, I did this. We're in 2025. What's going on here? In 1443, I did this. We're in 2025. What's going on here? Can you do something in 2025 that will know? Can you do something? And you are there explaining and explaining and explaining and explaining. So, oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, just type in the conversation. I must reinvent myself. Type in the conversation. If you decide not to do it for yourself, no problem. But I beg in the name of God, can you do it for your son? Can you do it for your daughter? Can you do it for your son's son? Can you do it for your daughter's daughter? Can you do it that we can sit back 50 years from today and be grateful for who you are and who you become? Can we sit back 100 years from today? I'll still be alive. I'll still be alive. 100 years from today, I will say, there was this Nkechi. Very amazing lady. Oh, she did this, she did this, she did this, she did this. Oh, Nkechi of blessed memory. Oh, Nkechi. Oh, Nkechi. And we're crying. Why? Because Nkechi paid the price to reinvent herself. You see, it's not done in your comfort zone. No, sir. You must discomfort yourself. Look, see, the ego will use, I know now. That's an assignment. Study how the ego reinvents herself. Study how the snake reinvents herself. Study how the butterfly, we call it laba laba, reinvents herself. It is always a painful process. You must come to a point to tell yourself that, Emmanuel, you say one thing, you do another thing. Your word is not your bond. You must change. That's it. That's the point of truth. So when it comes to humans, we're not taking off our body parts. We're not peeling our skins. No, sir. We're not biting ourselves. We are simply telling ourselves the truth. The truth that I'm a bad person, I must change. The truth that I'm someone that is greedy, I must change. The truth that I'm someone that I'm fraudulent, I must change. The truth that I don't keep times and deadlines, I must change. You see that truth? Only a man or woman embraces that truth. So final notes. If you do not reinvent by choice, you will reinvent by force.